Oh, right, we need the sword first. That's right.
I'll have to remember to come back here later. And by later, I mean in a couple of minutes after I do my errand.
We got the important item from that dungeon, right? We got some orb in there, did we?
We did not.
Oh, we should probably go back and get that. I was gonna say, I feel like there was part of the dungeon we missed.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's something that doesn't feel right about that.
I was saying, if we try to go forward in the game, we'd be in a tough spot. Because, yes, I'll just spoil this. You want this to stop? The item in that dungeon is what we need. So you don't get that, this is going to be a lot more rough. Oh, hi, Mr. Bunny. May I pet you? Get away from me. Freak. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I keep having the hope that they'll bring back old school Zeldas like that, but it doesn't seem like they will. Unless they're
It doesn't seem like they will, but there's
them.
other games that'll fill that void.
I mean, yeah. I know.
I know it's like, for some people it's like, it's something magical about Zelda being the one. It's like, we're not gonna fucking do it.
Blossom Tales is one of the only ones I'm fully aware of.
You know, I found like a Zelda game that's actually based off like a friggin' bullet shooter thing.
Oh, God.
I forget what it's called, but I looked at it and it just sounded wild. I think it's like Mini Shoot Adventures is what it's called. It's like a Zelda game, but it's like a shooter. I'm like, this looks wild and I kinda like it.
I do have a list of some of the best Zelda likes, well, most of them being indies. Eastward, I have heard of that one being good. Death's Door, I have heard a lot of good things about that. Oh yeah! My god, Okami. Well, yeah, that one's also questionable.
Well, it's only between you two, it seems.
I mean, it's good, it's just... It's not amazing, it's good, though. It's one of those games that's more style over substance.
Yeah.
I mean, I know our opinions are few, I just knew.
I can't really say anything about it because I have the game, I just haven't played it myself.
It looks really nice, but it just... From what I've seen, the gameplay hasn't really wowed me. Then again, I'm the asshole who likes Skyward Sword, so what the fuck do I know?
Exactly.
Nobody Saves the World. That sounds weird. I feel like it was recent.
I feel like that game came out a while ago. I've heard that game.
Great Box Studios. Oh, they're the ones who did Guacamelee, I think.
That makes sense. 'Cause I remember, I feel like I've heard that name.
Oh, that's another one I really want to play. Tunic. Yeah. That one's like...
Tunic I want to play, but I also heard it's a roguelike, and I kind of just sort of burned myself out on roguelikes.
Oh, is it really? Oh, shit.
I don't know if it's a Zelda-like or a roguelike. I thought it was a roguelike at first, and that's why I was hesitant on playing it.
I think I've heard it's just like really crazy on the puzzles, is what I've heard.
It could. That probably is what it is, and I'm just fucking. My brain's just fucking with me.
Oh, fall down that hole. That's it. That's where you get this. Yup. Well, fuck me then. Oh. Wait. What? Oh, I'm missing something here. Oh, yeah, better hole to fall into. Oh, that is right. Huh. As long as we just happen to land in the wrong spot. Oh, that was bullshit. Because we went over the bottom. Moon Pearl! Protects the hero from changing in the Dark World.
Yep.
Don't forget, you also use the magic mirror to leave. Or you just... Well, we're already there now.
Yeah.
That's the only bring it up. Ugh, camera, why? Okay, now we should use it. It's like you basically beat a dungeon and say, screw you, I'm leaving. Basically resets the dungeon, too.
And now with this, now we can get out of here.
Yep. The orb you can see in the bottom left corner there, I show you that. I know Tunic's crazy with the puzzles, like weird things like manuals and stuff, like multiple solutions.
Yeah, okay, if it's not a roguelike, then I'll probably put Tunic in the back.
I don't remember.
Because I wanted to play Tunic, but I thought I heard it was a roguelike, and I'm like, I'm kind of sick of roguelikes, bro.
I don't think it's a roguelike. I'm pretty sure it's not.
If it's not, then I'll definitely have it in the backlog. For some reason, I thought I heard it was a roguelike, and that's what turned me off from it. If it's not, then... Well, your ship didn't change. You got the moon pearl, huh?
I can't tell. Oh, that's unsighted. Never mind.
Now the question becomes, is there any value for me to be here right now? Because I'm assuming there isn't.
Nah. Remember, we have all 3 of the orbs, so now we can get the Sword of Legend. So we do not want to be here in this world. You can leave whenever, though. Just remember, get used to this gimmick. I'll say that now. Get used to this gimmick. We'll be saying this a lot.
Yep.
The game has a lot of puzzles. It has like an in-game manual. You can like look at things to like figure out puzzles and stuff or like write solutions or something like that. It's really freaking weird to my understanding. It's the puzzles, not the combat, that draws it. Yeah, I don't think it's a roguelike. It's a Zelda-like, but it's more about the puzzles than the actual like combat itself. I just know people like really like the puzzles in it. That's all I really know about that.
Well, I guess another indie game to eventually reach the backlog.
I have it on Game Pass. I know I've debated playing it blind, but just never got to it. It's on my thoughts, though.
I hope I'm going the right way.
Unsighted. Fez is Zelda-like?
Oh, Fez.
Is that a Zelda-like? I thought it was more like a platformer, but...
But yeah, I know that game.
Okay. Portal 2? What?
Yeah, this is starting to get weird now.
That's a stretch.
That is far from the truth. I would not call that a Zelda.
Nier Automata, also a bit of a stretch, but closer than Portal 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, Portal 2 is not a Zelda-like, no matter how hard you want to fucking try and convince me otherwise.
Genshin Impact, oh yeah, that's the Breath of the Wild like. Outer Wilds.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, the best Breath, is clearly a Breath of the Wild like.
Mm-hmm. Outer Wilds, that might have been the roguelike one.
Yeah.
Which has also been said to be very good, but that's the roguelike one I think you're thinking of. It's a time loop game. Chicory, that's another one. Hyper Light Drifter. Oh, yeah.
That's another name I'm familiar with. Hyper Light Drifter.
Elden Ring. Oh, well, I fully expect to see that one here, honestly. A Hyper Light Drifter I've heard is actually really good. It'll do. Immortals Phoenix Rising!
That's seriously an option on there? Or are you fucking with me?
Oh, God. Oh, Darksiders! I forgot those feels Zelda-like.
The first game is definitely Zelda-like, I'd say.
I feel, if I remember correctly, I think people's favorite of those games is the second one?
Depends on who you ask, because it's between the second and the first and second game.
Yeah, I was saying, I know the third's still good, but not as fun as the other two are.
Yeah. I'm on the fence between them because both the first and second game have different strengths and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Because one is definitely more of a Zelda-like, and the other one's very much more free roaming in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's more Diablo in some regards with the dungeon crawling aspect.
Yeah, certainly are Zelda-like, so they definitely differentiate themselves from Zelda. By the way, we're trying to look for a way to go. We gotta get out of this mountain.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to figure my way out.
I think you want to keep going down to the left. I'd say down to the left is usually where you have to go to get out, I'm pretty sure. I think go to the left out of this room. Yeah, I think go to the... You want to go in that room, go to the left. Oh, wait. Oh, back where we first got up this mountain. God damn it! Actually, I have a better idea. Save and quit! We can spawn back at the house. Or at the shrine where Zelda is.
Yep.
That saves it some time! Well, to save some frames by yeeting myself off this mountain and going back home. How the fuck did you do that?
Because I was like, wait, where the hell is the way out?
I think I knew the way out, but you were going in circles like, you know what? I forgot. We can be convenient about this. Gotta think the speedrunner's way. Use the game to our advantage. There's certain other Zelda-likes, you don't really get to hear much about them, and yet a lot of people refer to Zelda-likes now as open world games.
Yep.
Like Horizon Zero Dawn and Genshin Impact.
Another Zelda-like that I would like to bring note to is Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
That does sound familiar, yes. Yes.
Because I got a chance to play that game, and that game is actually really fun.
Was that a PS2 game?
Yes.
It was
the 6th gen game. It was not just for PS2, but...
Yeah, I know I heard about it. Yeah, I'm pretty
sure I got a chance to play that game. That game is actually really sick. I really enjoyed that.
I have heard of it. Then again, talk about that for most fucking PS2, GameCube, Xbox games. Arguably one of the best generations.
Yeah, I would say like that's probably my personal favorite generation of gaming.
Yeah, thinking back on it, there's so many games from that generation. Just
that
like
generation is wild in terms of how experimental people got.
Yep. Sony, the most experimental, most varied. Xbox coming in, hitting hard, actually getting some good, well, having good exclusives on their end.
And Nintendo, well,
despite not selling well and still having a kiddie image, people look back and see some of their best titles for each of their franchises, except for Mario.
everybody but Mario had,
Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Metroid Primes 1 and 2, Smash Bros. Melee, depending on you ask, F-Zero GX, the original Animal Crossing?
Pikmin 1 and 2, for the Pikmin fans, I guess.
Oh yeah, Pikmin as well, yup.
Chibi Robo existed on there.
Yeah, that's right.
Do I have a No, I do not.
Super Mario Thousand Year Door apparently sucks.
Yeah, who cares about that game? Fuck that game.
Most people still recognize the best RPG on the system. But then people just assume Mario RPGs all suck. Star Fox Assault, debatably.
Assault definitely is rough around the edges.
It's questionable, I know. Yeah.
The thing about Assault that makes me sad is I see that as a game that really that game really needs a second chance.
Yeah, I mean, it was really rough around the edges for the ground combat. That's kind of what ruins it for me, but I know, Norper, when he was hanging out with us, he was a big Star Fox fan. That was his favorite Star Fox game. I mean, I put it second pretty soundly, at very least.
I mean, what else have you got to compare it to be fair?
Adventures! Oh, it's Star Fox Adventures! The last rare game on a Nintendo system. On a Nintendo console, excuse me. I forgot, there was a Banjo-Kazooie game on the Game Boy Advance, as well as Diddy Kong Racing on the DS that Rare also did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, we forgot something in that well. Go jump in that hole. You know we got bombs in one of the chests?
Well...
We forgot to blow up a wall.
Ah, I see it now.
Yep, I was looking back at the footage, I was just like, oh god damn it. I was like, I thought there was something when we fell in here. That was it. It was in there. I thought we were missing a heart piece the whole time.
And you were right.
That's either this or this was money. It was a heart piece. There we go, full heart container. Perfect. Yep, just figuring to bring that up now.
I guess you'll give me a second eyes because I don't really need to worry about... I'm not super keen on completion, but...
I mean, you do still want to at least get all the heart containers.
Yeah.
I imagine, yeah.
I do want to try and at least do it for this game because I do love this game.
Uh-huh. I mean, if you ever did Ocarina of Time, if you're at least going to go for the 50 for the heart piece for that, that's fine. I'm not expecting you to go after all 100 of those fucking things.
Yeah, no.
You're like, 50's fine. Then again, you can do the glitch thing that they have in Ocarina of Time. Oh, let me use a boomerang on this, backflip into a portal. Ooh, I got a Skulltula thing. Oh, look! That gold Skulltula revived. I can still get the token from it. Again, and again, and again, and again. Oh, God. Now I can end with 101 gold Skulltula heads. Who says this curse is really dead or not? Alright, can you get out my forest? There it is! What other franchises have great games on there?
Get away from me, asshole.
I was gonna say Wario, but Wario World was fine.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Wario peaked at the, handhelds.
I mean, then Wario Land 4 at the same time Wario World was a thing. Oh, yes! God damn it, Latin! I hate reading Latin! You can read English, why can't you read this?
The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eye wins 3 symbols of virtue. Restored, he will then retreat, keeping the knight's line true, blah blah blah.
Let's just try to get it. Yes! I have the power! I would vanquish all evil! I'll admit, it certainly feels more epic in Ocarina of Time.
Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I wasn't super impressed by how it was handled in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's, nostalgia. Gosh, it's extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that... Oh, it's extraordinary you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat! Thank God! Sorry, with this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers! I wasn't role-playing, I promise. The destiny of this land is in your hands! Please, Koshi! And again, well, it's kind of hard to think of which one of the best Master Sword pull. Oh, that's her. Koshi, help! The soldiers got a sanctuary! Aye!
And she's dead. Okay. Honestly, my favorite is the Twilight Princess one.
Twilight Princess one is pretty good. Oh, I do personally like oh, we get this again. Cool.
Alright, let's go back to the...
Oh, yeah, you should probably go to that lady before we go. Oh, yeah, now you have the sword beam at full health.
Now I can actually fight back.
Does that mean in Zelda 1 he had the Master Sword the whole time? Woo!
No, he was just throwing... No, it wasn't a master. He was just throwing it hard. Like, throwing it like a friggin' javelin.
Oh, fuck! How's it still there? I have my ways. Oh, God, get the hell out of here.
Hey, kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't know without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance of our desert.
Oh, boy.
Wonder if that means anything.
Nope, not at all. Alright, we should probably go to that witch first before we go to the plot of the game.
There's also another place I could go to.
That's right. There's another place we can go, technically. Alright, leave me alone. I do kind of like Wind Waker's pull, because it kind of, you know, you can see the environment basically turn to color, everything comes to life.
Yeah.
Then again, the whole setting for Wind Waker has always fascinated me. So I always like Wind Waker. It's also one of my favorite stories in the Zelda series. Basically, like, it's truly like an aftermath to what happened in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Basically celebrate what he did, and, well, basically to see a new hero awaken, basically to recreate the legend. I always thought it was kind of neat.
Part of me wants to appreciate that more, but I think that has less to do with that game and more to do with the fact that Zelda just never really had the most consistent timeline or storyline to follow suit, so it kind of just falls flat in its face because of that.
It was also the next mainline game right after Ocarina of Time, so, you know, its influence felt more immediate for that.
It took time for that game to really get off the ground.
Yeah, because people hated the visual style. And then once people finally played it and appreciated it, people saw it as one of the best.
Yeah.
Still my personal favorite, especially if you play the Wii U version.
I'd like to say it's my favorite, but then I remember I played it through the GameCube, so I have a lot of reasons to hate it.
Yeah, there's a lot. That was more inconvenient on the GameCube.
I love fucking having to grind money for a fucking... for plot.
Hey, in the Wii U version, you only have to grind up, like...
I don't have the Wii U version, so I can't really
I'm just saying, in general, like, you only have to grind, like, 1,400. Instead of having to grind, like, 3,000. And you automatically... Oh, God, I forgot there was a tree full of bees. I forgot about that. But, yeah. And don't forget, in the GameCube Wind Waker, you only started with a bag of 200 rupees.
That was also another bullshit thing that made me hate. It's like I said, I know that because I played the GameCube version. And so I know exactly how bullshit that is.
The Wii U version, technically, you don't need a single wallet upgrade because your wallet holds 500. I mean, you'd want to get a wallet upgrade, but... I'm trying to remember if the original Wind Waker had 2 wallet upgrades or 3.
2! Because the first one wasn't enough to get you 1.
Oh, yeah. That's right. The first one gave you 500.
No, the first one I think gave you like 2. Yeah, the first one was 500.
Then
just
you got
enough
5,000.
To 1, and then...
Then 5,000.
Yeah.
With Wind Waker HD, it was 500 on your initial wallet. Your first upgrade gave you 1,000. Then you went up to 5,000 with the second one. But yeah, you can get by with the basic wallet at least in Wind Waker HD. Not to mention, Swift Sail.
That's also another thing as well.
Like, seriously, I think your opinion would be a lot better if you played HD. Then again, it actually improved things, which is still arguably Nintendo's best HD remaster. Well, I mean, yeah, I would say it's their best because they actually improved the game. I was gonna say friggin' Metroid Prime, but they just very faithfully did that well. And
I mean, the thing about Metroid Prime is like, I don't think there's really much to improve on with Prime 1.
They just gave a lot of, they just gave a lot of control options, and it looks and runs very nicely. Because Retro Studios has always been one of the best at taking advantage of Nintendo's hardware. Yep, you're almost there. You just need to get across the bridge.
Now, if I can just... There we go.
Whatever that button is.
Because I don't usually use the map button, and I'll say this, the only time I actually really played this game was on,
Emulator?
No, Game Boy Advance.
Oh, right!
So I have to readjust to how I was placing the controller.
Oh, didn't you say that game had really annoying screams in it every time Link took damage or died?
Yeah. I mean, similar to everybody else, I personally didn't really care that much.
It was like, ah! Every time he falls.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean, that's how it was in 3D games as well.
I don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea, to be fair. I say that, but I wasn't super bothered by it compared to a lot of other people. Like I said, with the kind of games I play, there are certain things that make me more irritated than shit like an repeated sound effect.
Yeah, that's true. You can have the same song played every stage in a game. Smell rotten fruit, give me that! I have 2 of these! No, you don't. Just give it to me already. Hey, you young man, come back to the shop later for something good. Leave the screen and come back. Because this gets you a useful item that can be useful for killing certain things. You also need it for a magic upgrade later.
Yep. But
I love it. They're like, leave and come back later. Take a screen off, come back. Oh, good, you're back. I'll get it time.
hey, they were coming back.
Oh, maybe go in the shop and come back out. I know it's something like that. Or talk to the... Oh, that's what it is. Go in the shop and get that. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Just... Yep. So you have a bag of magic powder. Sprinkle it on things.
Hang on, let me just check something for a moment. Okay, so I have 3 fairies, so let me just do this.
Leave it alone. Yes! You may as well take 1 for now.
Yep. Full heal for magic and
And health.
Yep.
Yep. We'll probably save the rest for after we, upgrade our, arrows and bombs.
Now I will. So quit.
Oh, yeah. Technically, we could save back to the sanctuary. Oh, my God. This has been such a convenient thing to remember.
I'm going to the mountain cave, actually.
Oh. Oh, you're going to get the ether thing. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense to me. Oh, yeah. Does anybody really like Mario Kart Double Dash? I mean, apparently a lot of people except for the 2 of us.
I like Double Dash, but I don't have much love for Mario Kart 64 because I never had an N64.
Well, Mario Kart 64 is broken, to be fair, and people like me have nostalgia. I don't really like the courses, but admittedly, going back to play it, if you don't know the specifics about it, it's pretty stupid. That's also where the rubber banding AI was...
That's probably worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really bad in 64.
Because I tried playing a little bit of 64 and I just did not like it.
Yeah, the mechanics.
So I will play that over Super Mario
Basically,
Kart.
anything DS and beyond, you're probably good.
Yeah.
Although Wii's imbalanced as fuck, that's why I don't like it. 7's pretty good. 8's basically...
Master Sword, and we get...
the power of Ether! I think we need this for something eventually.
We need 2 of the medallions.
Yeah, there's 3 medallions, we only need 2.
Now, what...
Jeez! Keep warming around, Koji! Hey, damn right, I'm trying to save the world, I'm trying to be quick. They may as well be smart about it.
It's called instant transmission. Sadly, it only works in 3 particular areas for some reason.
It'll be another one eventually.